Boo! At the open, all-time high for the S&P 500.
It's your boy Jimmy. Jimmy.
Now what's worth doing is worth doing for money.
Straight from y'all street to Wall Street.
Anybody tells you money's the root of all evil doesn't make up happen.
Dudes wake up, hope their girl turned on so they can get a little bit. Only woman in the morning I wanna turn on this Becky quick. While the average man looking at this sad like she fine as it. I'm over here looking at tails and whips like 5'6". I left the mayhem for the market. Now I don't want a dope spot, I want a stock pick. I know that booty got dry, triggered my stop losses, but I ain't got time for your wop. My V-wops crossing. Rich with hot V's and pushing hot strategy and plans to make grand. Still in my wife beater, Batman pajamas, house slides, and about 5 hot picks for the day. Cause I like the way the Dow bounces. 4 hot dips on call, so I got options. 2 with a lot of volume, 1 with a double bottle. Now I know dumb money don't understand. Am I talking about my trade or just thinking with my MACD? You see, we different in the way we move. You move with kittens and your dog, I move with bears and bulls. I got a green thought, grow with the marijuana. Waking up with the future, some commas. Jump out of bed, big profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, big profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and die. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETL, make profits. I jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. Yeah. See, me and Jim Cramer been talking mad money. Said today I'm taking a risk. They got the feds coming, but I got support here with me. I call a short squeeze. You get the drop, pull the trigger, and abort these. If she stay on my watch list, I might have to wife her. But I know better. I'm a true trading group lifer. Call up the Wolf of Weed Street. It's time to flip some profits. Go ahead, be hawking. Get your spot here. I'll double top that in the head and shoulders. Hit him up with this resistance. Watch him roll over. Cause I see John Wicks in contract. If I say I make $1 million a day, well, that's a large cap. You moving average, that's why you get crossed. Get split, get delisted, and knocked off. and I'm setting the whole block off. I'm buying GameStop and selling them roadblocks off. Jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and egg, make profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packets. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETF. Hey, my family. Hey, go, what we doing, my man? Hey, make profits. Hey, Shug, Mike, what we doing? Hey, make profits. Yo, Wolf, Professor, what we doing? Hey, make profits. That TTG money gang. Hey, make profits. We some snipers.
Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. My name is Michael Edward Parinati. I go by Michael Edward. I'm the co-founder and head trader of True Trading Group. What a day we had today. It is Fed Day. Very exciting day. Volatility, upward little bounce back day in the markets. Kind of a big green day, but everyone wants to know, is it going to last? Big green day for the markets, big green day for True Trading Group members, specifically the futures program. Absolute monster of a day, long futures, also some SPY call options. We were all over that bounce. Jerome Powell gave us the signal. I'm going to tell you exactly what the signal was. The very first couple of words that came out of his mouth was the signal to go ahead and get long for today, specifically. We'll talk about what I think about the next couple of days, the next couple of weeks. I'll tell you what I think the markets are going to do. Does the market rally that we saw today with the Fed, is it sustainable? Can it last? I'll answer that question for you all here today. My name is Michael Lepernay, like I said to you guys before. And if you did not know, True Trading Group is the fastest growing and highest rated premium online education platform that combines university level trading and investing courses with premium stock market tools, live workshops, individual mentorship and coaching for stocks, options, crypto, and futures. We day trade, we swing trade. We also cover long-term investing. There's something for everybody here at TTG. If you're wondering why you should listen to anything it is that I discuss on this channel, it's not because I think I'm the best trader in the world. It's because I was trained by professionals on Wall Street. My first job out of college, working at T3 Alpha Fund in New York City. They had me go through a training program before they let me touch $1 of the fund's money. And then 2008 happened, and that was the Great Recession, the big stock market crash, but also the same year that I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. You fast forward now, and I'm the co-founder and head trader of TTG. And along with my team of 8 other professional full-time trading mods and an over 30-person staff, we have helped thousands of members from all over the world to reach their goals. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, show some love, turn on your notifications, make sure you never miss out on any of these live streams. We're dropping golden nuggets on a regular basis. What a day. What a day. I think what we kind of have to kind of start out with is obviously what happened with the Fed meeting today. And kind of getting into what our thoughts are with regards to the overall markets and how many opportunities there are in a daily basis for active traders to be able to just make money in this environment. And that is before I get into all that, I need to, aside from getting my dog to stop barking at every single person that comes to drop off a package at my front door, I think I need to stop and kind of talk to you guys all for a second. Today was gratifying for us inside True Trading Group. It was gratifying. It was satisfying. It was proof of concept. Like as a business, it was proof of concept and it was satisfying as a business. And maybe not the way that you guys think. Maybe not like, maybe a bunch of people signed up for a membership. And Did we have a record day of sales, like membership sales? No, we didn't. So that's not why today was such a gratifying day for us as a business. But what we saw today was the culmination of almost a year worth of building out a program for our members and a year worth of us working internally to expand our offerings inside of True Trading Group and on the TG platform. And we've been diversifying over the last couple of years to offer new things and more tools and resources and trading strategies and styles and moderators and all these different things we've been kind of working on. We started with stocks. When True Trading Group first became a company and a platform, it was just stocks all the way back in 2017. We didn't even have options when we first launched True Trading Group in 2017. It was just stocks. And then we moved to options. And then we offered stocks and options. And it was huge, obviously, right? And we started with stocks because I trade equities. So then we moved on to options. And that obviously was huge for members because, options are fantastic because they allow people with small accounts to be able to take advantage of moves in larger stocks, right? Large caps in the overall markets. At True Trading Group, we're not just like an overnight success. And I think not everybody knows kind of the path that True Trading Group has gone on to get to where we are today with over 10,000 members now in 114 different countries, the recipient of the Benzinga FinTech Chairman's Award for Best AI Analysis Tool, a data partnership agreement with the NASDAQ directly. We weren't always, we started out with just a platform in 2017 with just a handful of members. So we really are not an overnight success. This took a long time to get to 10,000 members. It wasn't something that we just did overnight. And we were able to get to over 10,000 members, not because we spend millions of dollars on marketing, but because our platform works. It's because our members have success. It's because our members are able to make money. And what we learned about people during that process, we went from 200 people to 500 people to 1,000 people to 2,500 to 5,000 to now over 10,000 people. What we've learned from working with all of these traders from all over the world, from all walks of life, is that trading and investing is never going to be a one-size-fits-all. Everybody has their own goals. Everybody has their own experience levels. Everyone has their own strengths and weaknesses. Everyone has their own risk tolerance, and everyone has their own financial situations. No one trader and investor is the same. So there is no such thing as one cookie cutter, one size fits all, works for me, works for you, and this is my way or the highway. We get asked a lot from people, like, what makes True Trading Group special? And I truly believe that True Trading Group is special. Not just because obviously, I'm an owner of True Trading Group, but True Trading Group is special because, and we have, normally people would say, and like we have a prepared answer for that, right? Like when people ask, like we have like on the live stream, like we have I usually give the answer of like, oh, well, it's the education, it's the community, it's the transparency, right? It's the tools and the resources that you guys have access to. And all of those things are true, right? Our education is top notch. You guys are getting a similar level of education that, the same stuff that I learned, the program that I went through when I worked at a fund in New York. You're getting tools and resources that professional traders use and have access to. And the community is the best damn community that I've ever seen. 10,000 members from 114 different countries that generally give a damn about each other's success. But today I have a different answer. I have a different answer on what makes True Trading Group special. A more real answer, not just a prepared answer when somebody asks me like on a live stream. I have more of a real answer and a not so prepared answer, especially after, kind of seeing what happened today inside a True Trading Group and just why it was as gratifying as it was. All of you, each and every one of you are different. You all have different jobs. You all have different income levels. You all have different levels of education. You all have different beliefs, etc., etc., etc. We're all different in 1,000 different ways, right? But guess what? This is kind of the unprepared answer. We all want to be better, and we all want to do better. That is something that we all want. Every single one of us. That's a universal truth. I don't know anybody that actually wants to do worse than they're doing now. We all want to be better and do better. That's what makes us all similar, aside from all the differences that we share. But here's the secret. Everybody asked me about the secret. I'll give you the secret. You're not going to do better or be better by being me. You're not going to do better. You're not going to be better by copying me or Warren Buffett or Kathy Wood or somebody else you see on YouTube. That's not how you're going to be better. You need to find your trader identity. You need to find a strategy and a style that works for you. Sure, I can give you my analysis. I can give you my ideas. I can tell you what I think's going up, what I think's going down. But at the end of the day, you have to have your own level of trader identity for what works for your personality and what works for your schedule and your life. It's got to work for your life. It's got to work for your personality. It's got to work for your bank account. You can take 100 successful traders and put them all in a room, and you can have 100 different styles and strategies of trading. Everyone's road to success is also not the same. I hate when people compare themselves to other traders. You are not the same as that person that you are trying to compare yourself to. It's apples and oranges. Because although people have the same goal to do better, the road to get there is not the same. In 6 years, I don't come on here and show my P&L. I don't come on here using all of my winning trades to sell you. I haven't had to. Is that not crazy? Maybe it's refreshing. I don't just come on here day after day and just say, look at the winning trades that I made. I don't have to come on here and do those things because you guys get a lot more. First of all, you get a lot more value from the analysis and the lessons and everything else that we give on this channel. But the main point is that our members do that selling for me. It's because our members are able to take what we do here at True Trading Group and they're able to make money with it. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters. That's why you're here. It's why you're on this live stream. It's why you're involved in the markets. It's why you have a brokerage account in the first place. You're here to make money. And the reason why so many people join True Trading Group, the reason why I don't have to come on here like, oh, look how much money I made today. Look at how great of a trader I am, is because there's nothing to do with me. Just because I make $1 gajillion doesn't mean that any one of those gajillion are going to go towards paying your bills. What matters is if you are able to make money. What matters are our members as a group. Are they successful? And by successful, I very simply mean making money. And the answer is yes. Watch, I'll show you. I'll ask them. Let's ask them. Members of True Trading Group that are on this live stream, If you guys are members of TTG and you are making money and you are becoming better traders because of True Trading Group, type the number 1 inside chat right now. Type the number 1 inside chat right now if you guys are making money. And the people that are on this live stream that are not members, just pay attention. Pay attention to all the people that you're about to see. Type the number 1. These people are the reason why True Trading Group is special. You're seeing how many people are able to make money. You're seeing how many people are able to do this while working a full-time job and without having all of the money in the world, without having all the time in the world. These are your peers. These are your friends and your family members. These are your coworkers. These are members of True Trading Group that were once in your exact same shoes, sitting on a live stream, listening to me talk for an hour. They decided to join True Trading Group and see what all the fuss was about. Why did Benzinga give this company one of their chairman's awards? Why did the NASDAQ sign a data partnership agreement with this company? Why have over 10,000 people in 114 different countries joined this community and use this platform? Why? That's the reason why. You've all probably heard over 90% of traders fail, right? Have you guys heard that? A little simple yes or no. I'm sure you have, right? I'm sure most of you have heard the saying, oh, 90% of traders fail. I'm sure you guys have all heard that. It's a haunting statistic, right? It really is. It's a scary one. Kind of makes you feel like kind of sets you up for failure. Maybe makes you scared to even try something because you hear this statistic a lot. Robert says, don't make my mistake by following this channel for 8 months before joining. Hey, better late than never, Robert, right? Better late than never, brother. Better late than never. That's okay. At least you're here now. So going back to that statistic, right? About over 90% of traders fail. In other trading communities today, not all, but the vast majority did not have more than 15 to 30% of people in their chat room making money. Didn't have more than that. And this is just an estimate, just an estimate on my experience, that in other communities, other chat rooms, you won't see more than 15%, 20% of people in the room and in the community make money on a single day. And me going as high as 30% in other communities is me being generous. And then again, that's my estimate based on my experiences and what I hear from other members that were in groups in the past and have been a part of other platforms. And you have to try to wonder, like, why is that? Why is it that you can go to these other platforms and see such a small percentage of people who are actually making money? And I say all this to tell you that TTG had one of the best days that it's ever had as a business, not because we had a record sales day, but because we had over 65% of people that were inside of our chat room today made money. 15% did it trading stocks. 20% did it trading options. 11% did it trading futures. 9% did it trading zero DTE options. 10% did it trading a combination of things. 15% of our members lost money today, and 20% of them broke even. 65% made money, 20% broke even, 15% lost money. That's insane. These are the statistics from a poll that we did inside of chat in the middle of the trading day. Now, look, I don't like the 15% number. I don't like the fact that 15% of our members lost money today. But let's be real. We will never have a 100% success rate. Ever. I'm not going to lie to you and try to pretend like with over 10,000 members, every single person is just going to kill it every single day. It's not possible. It's not even realistic. So I'm going to sit up here. I'm going to tell you and be as transparent and openly as honest as I possibly could be. And that includes me telling you, yes, 15% of our members lost money today. 20% broke even. 65% made money. I was in another group and lost over $30,000. I joined TTG. I made that back through disciplined trading, and I can now fish for my own trades. There it is. That's the difference maker. That's what makes True Trading Group special. So, do I want to get that 15% number down even further? Yes, of course I do. But a lot of these other groups and platforms out there, you're lucky if 15% make money. 20, 30% making money is probably being generous. We had 15% lose money. 20% break even, 65% make money. That's incredible. Members, if you're here and you are a member of True Trading Group, just do me a favor, share a small experience in chat on what you think makes TTG special. I'm curious, if you're a member of TTG, share an experience. What would you say makes True Trading Group special? Look, today was also a Fed meeting, which is usually very volatile. So 65% winners is pretty good. It's very true. Fed meetings are typically very, very volatile days and are usually tougher for lesser experienced traders. And, and to see that number even on a Fed day is just incredible. It really is incredible. So yeah, members, if you guys are on here, you want to share an experience or what do you think makes True Trading Group special? I would love to hear that, because this is what I think makes True Trading Group special. And this is why today was such a big day for True Trading Group as a company, because those type of success rates, you're talking about 85% of our users in chat today made money or broke even. We're special, and these people have a real chance to do so because we've created a community and a platform that is dynamic. It offers something for everyone. It allows this to work for you. You only have $50 bucks, $100 to trade with. Cool. Let's trade futures. You're under 25K, no PDT rule. Cool. We'll show you how to use a cash account so you can trade the right way with less than 25K. Can't be in front of your computer all day long. No problem. We're going to swing trade, and you're going to use the mobile app, and you're going to get real-time push notifications when our moderators enter and exit swing trades. No problem. There's a reason why there's myself and 8 other professional traders in True Trading Group, so that you guys get experience. You get to experience a lot of different trading styles and strategies. You just want to work on growing your 401k and you want to invest long-term? Cool. We got that too. We cover long-term investing too in True Trading. You want to day trade? Beautiful. This is the place to be. Every day there's day trades and swing trades. When I make moves in my long-term portfolio, you are notified. The point is, we have something that is as dynamic as you are. This is not a one-size-fits-all. This is not a trade like me or else, because you don't have to trade like me in order to make money. We're going to help you find the strategy that works for you. We're the Tempur-Pedic of trading platforms. Like when you lie on a Tempur-Pedic bed, like it molds to your body. When you join True Trading Group, the platform and program molds to fit your needs. Eddie says, what I learned from TTG, when I have conversations with people trading or investing for 20 plus years, some of them are financial analysts and work in corporate America. They don't know a quarter of what I know that I learned from TTG. That's incredible. That's actually incredible. So I think that's what makes your trading group special. That's my opinion. That's what I think makes your trading group special. I was a part-time trader before True Trading Group. Now I trade full-time. I'm not worried about having enough money for retirement, and I am not entering in futures all because of the TTG fam. Boom. The transparency and the support from everyone, but the most important part, the patience from them to us, says Dolly. Of course. Of course. Speaking of full-time, how many people were able to go full-time because of True Trading Group? I'm curious. Type number one if you guys were able to become full-time traders with TTG. Type number one if that's you. Now, obviously, this number will be smaller than the amount of people that said that they're making money with True Trading Group, but I'm curious to see how many of you were able to become full-time traders. Type the number one, guys, if that's you. I'm also curious to kind of see that. That's a stat that I think a lot of people would love to see, and a lot of people strive to one day become a full-time trader and be consistently profitable enough to be able to do that. So I'd love for you guys just go ahead and go type the number one if you guys are now full-time traders. Nice. Here we go. Nice. A bunch of you. Good stuff, guys. As of January 1st, Fibonacci, congratulations. Ghost Money says, I trade more than I work. Over 4 months now, consistently profitable. Great job. Oh, thank you, Kim. Kim says, very professional and awesome attitude. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. For those of you that typed the number one earlier when I asked, hey, if you're making money, was it easy? Was it easy? The people that said, yes, I'm making money when I asked earlier, was it easy for you to get to the point where you're making money? The answer is no. It's a resounding hell no, right? It's a hell no. It's not easy. If it was easy, everybody would do it. But you know what? It's also not impossible. It also doesn't require Wall Street experience. It also doesn't require Ivy League education. It also doesn't require tens of thousands of dollars. It also doesn't require 10 hours a day. It doesn't require you to be good at math. It doesn't require you to predict the future either. If you're looking for alerts that are good, we have alerts that are great. Our win rate collectively on all the moderators amongst all of our executions is over 80%. So the alerts are great. But your trading group's more than just alerts. You want alerts? Cool. We got them. And they're fantastic. It's from all the moderators collectively. But guess what? Alerts are awesome. Trade alerts are great. They really are. And yes, we have all the goods. We have all the receipts. We show you all of our trades. We tell you when we're getting in and when we're going and getting out before we even do it. We share our screens. We share with you live. You see what we're doing. All of our trading activities uploaded to the website after the day. You're not our liquidity exit. We don't trade, garbage 10 and 20 cent stocks and call out a trade. We buy it, call out a trade alert, it pops to 35 and we sell it. We don't play this stupid nonsense like that. These chat room pumps that are out there that just use you for their exits. You are our purpose. We put up our own money to ensure that you do well. And I will explain in a minute what I mean by that. But listen, more importantly than trade alerts is understanding the alerts. You have to understand what's going on. You have to understand what the moderator is doing. You have to understand the risk associated, the position size that you should be getting, where you're taking profit, where you're getting out if you're wrong. You have to understand these things. Otherwise, even if you have great alerts, you're going to screw them up. You're going to make mistakes. And when you make mistakes, you lose money. So it's important that you guys understand what's happening. It's important that you have a base knowledge to really get the most out of and take advantage of all the things that are offered to you at your trading group. Can you come and chat and just make money from our trade alerts? Of course. Can you lose if you don't know anything about the alerts? Also, of course. Just being honest with you. Like I said, I don't tell you what you want to hear. I tell you what I think you need to hear. I shoot you straight. I'm fully transparent. I'm an open book. I don't sugarcoat stuff. So if you want to be a trader, you want to be an investor, that's why you're here, right? So why you guys are here. You want to be a trader. You want to be an investor. You want to make money in the markets. You want to better yourself, improve your financial situation, right? You guys want to become the ultimate entrepreneur. That's what traders are. Traders are the ultimate entrepreneurs. Their success and failure rests on no one other than themselves. You're starting your own business when you become a trader. How many business owners do we have in here? Type the number 1 if you guys are a business owner. If you own your own business, type the number 1. Curious to see how many people we have here that are entrepreneurs. Cross Bay Limo Service. Is any future traders here having success? Today was a monster day for our futures traders and our futures room. Today was a monster day for them. Right now, people type number 1. I'm just asking people that are who's a business owner, who is an entrepreneur, who owns their own business. You're seeing a lot of you. A lot of you own your own business. Fantastic. A lot of you. Guys, make sure you're also watching this video live. Make sure you click the live button on the bottom left. That's amazing. Firewolf says, a lifetime member, DTrader9999, brought me into TTG after talking some and telling him that I was interested in learning more about trading options. I've been a member for 2 to 3 weeks, and I turned my very small account of $150 on Robinhood into over $700 in 2 to 3 weeks. That's fantastic, Firewolf. That's absolutely incredible. From $150 to $700 in 2 to 3 weeks. That's amazing. Congratulations. Now, let me ask a question to all the people that said that you are a business owner. Let me ask you a question. Those of you that all just typed the number 1 saying that you are a business owner. I have a question for you. When you started your business, right? When you first started your business, did you put up no money and no effort? Did you put up no money and did you put up no effort when you started your own business? And you just poof, had a successful business out of nowhere? Did you put up a couple hours a week and $500 and then poof, your business was successful? Of course not. Right? I mean, these are rhetorical. Starting a business is massively rewarding. You are in control. The opposite, right? Cross Bay Limo Service. Exactly. The exact opposite. You put up a lot of money and you put in a lot of effort, right? None of you just opened up the business and no money, no effort, and just became successful. You can control your own ship. And that same thing is true here. Same thing's true when you guys are becoming a trader and you try to become the world's ultimate entrepreneur. Wow. While my son was having a major surgery a week ago, I had to take off of work, but was still able to make money trading while at the hospital. Wow. Firewolf, I hope your son is doing well, and I hope your son is recovering. I hope the surgery went well. And I wish you and your family nothing but the best. When you start a business, you have to be okay with grinding. You got to be okay with failing. You got to be okay with making mistakes. You got to be okay with pushing through. You got to put in the work. Whatever work looks like to you, you have to put in the work. How many people on here are not members of True Trading Group? Type the letters TTG. If you are not a member of True Trading Group, if you are not a member, type the letters TTG. I had the flu a few weeks ago. I was home with my laptop. I made about $1,000 using the Boeing calls that you traded back then. It was amazing. That's awesome. It's fantastic. Brian Bloom, great job. Yeah, if you guys are not a member, type the letters TTG. I have a truth that I want you all to hear. I'm going to give you guys some truth bombs. For those of you that are not members of True Trading Group, type the letters TTG. Just type the letters TTG. Got Stella, P. I know we're a little delayed. You just go ahead and type TTG, those of you that are not members. Nice. All right, Vader. Look, here's the truth. Okay? For those of you that are not members, here's the truth. And you're probably not going to hear many people, other people talk like this. Trading's not about winning. What I'm going to say to you is not going to help sell memberships, but it's the truth. It's real. Trading's not about winning. It's about learning how to lose properly. It's about learning how to lose correctly. That's the truth. The most important thing in your trading is controlling risk. You know the easiest way for a trader to make more money? You might think it's to be right more often. You might think it's to get bigger position size. And you'd be wrong on both. The easiest way for a trader to make more money is to lose less money when you are wrong. The problem is most amateur traders lose a lot more money when they're wrong than they ever make when they're right. And that puts you into a downward spiral where you just continuously bleed out and bleed out and bleed out and bleed out until your account goes to zero. TTG and platforms like it, honestly, let's be honest, there's not really platforms like True Trading Group. They're an investment. They're not a lottery ticket. It's not a roulette table. This isn't craps. It's not blackjack. This is an investment. If you sign up, you do so with the thought of being okay with not making that money back overnight. You can't join to a trading group and like, oh, I got to make this back this week. I got to make this money back this week. I got to make this money back tomorrow. Take your time. Take your time. Our membership is an entire year long. Go through the right process, follow the program, go through the courses, learn the material, take it slow, and you'll do just fine. Try to rush, try to make $1 million overnight, try to quit your job in 30 days. You're going to fail. There's a big difference between needing to make money and wanting to make money. What's the rush, honestly? All excuses aside, you all have internet. You all have a fancy smartphone. You can watch YouTube at 4:45 on a Wednesday. You're all doing okay. That's the truth. Most of you are right now watching YouTube at 4:45 Eastern on a Wednesday afternoon from your $800 smartphone. That's the truth. How do I know that? Because people that are fighting for their survival financially, they don't watch YouTube. They don't watch YouTube. They're out doing anything that they need to do to be okay. Look, you sign up for True Trading Group, right? And you wait. Give it 30 days. Learn something. Experience something new. See how we operate. See what it's like being part of the community. Ask questions. Find out what being a trader and investor is like. Find out what type of trader you want to be. Get a feel for the different strategies and styles that we implement. And then when you're ready, start small. Start with small amounts. Prove that you can make money with a small amount, and then you can increase that amount. But don't come out of the gates guns blazing with throwing your whole account at stuff and you blow yourself up by making a bunch of stupid mistakes. Here's a thought. Crazy thought, but here's a thought. It's really not. It's a crazy thought. If I told you that, let's say, 1,500 to 2,000 is all that you need to have a real chance at success, and 90 days to 6 months, so like 3 to 6 months. What if I said 1,500 to 2 grand and 3 to 6 months? If I told you that's all that you needed to have a real chance at success, and after those 6 months, I'd say you have a real chance of 10xing the membership cost, not because of alerts, not because of me, but because you actually took the time to do things the right way. You came from a place of wanting to make money, not needing to make money. There's a very big difference between those two things. Needing to make money means your back is against the wall, and I don't advise you to be trading when your back is against the wall. Wanting to make money is something different. The bottom line is that we have everything that you guys need. We have everything that you guys need to have a real chance of being successful. Real-time data, all types of trading styles, day trading, swing trading, long-term investing, scalping, options, stocks, futures, you name it, we've got it. Something for everybody. It's all there. It's why we're able to have over 10,000 members in 114 different countries, and the vast majority of them are able to be successful. And we've partnered up with major companies like the NASDAQ, the CBOE, Benzinga Pro. You guys get it for free. You get Benzinga Pro newsfeed for free when you guys join True Trading Group. There's no upsell for it. It's included. You get TradingView Pro's charting software is free with your membership. You don't have to pay for it. Real-time data, not delayed data, real-time. You get the Trade Ideas Scanner streams live on our platform, free. You get dark pool data, unusual options activity, options flow, short data, congressional trading data, all of our trade alerts, the community and mentorship, all of it. All of it. You get all of that with your membership. There's no upsell for any of the things I just mentioned to you. You get all of them. In fact, do yourself a favor. For those that are not members, go to ttgoffer.com. Again, that is ttgoffer.com. Just read what you get. Everything on that page is included with your membership. You don't have to pay anything extra for it. Everything on that page. ttgoffer.com. There's no upsell for anything you see on that page. Again, it's ttgoffer.com. No coupon code needed. And yes, we have other things that you can pay for. We have other things that we'll sell to you guys. But the crazy part is you're going to be fighting to buy the things that we have that are extra. Specialized boot camps and like accelerator mentor programs for those people that, you know, when you find your trader identity and you really want to hone in on a specific style and strategy, you get 2 whole weekends or 2 days in the weekend, 12 to 14 hour trainings with a professional trainer. You'll be fighting to pay for these things. Okay. We normally charge over $2,000 for the year. Motocross says I started with $1,200 in an account a few years ago. 2 weeks ago, I made $4,000 in just 1 week doing my own trades. That's incredible. That's absolutely incredible. So normally we charge over $2,000. Normally it would come out to like $184 a month. But you guys that are on this live stream here today, you go to ttgoffer.com. It knocks the price all the way down to just $1,047 for the entire year. That's a 52% savings. We will give the next 20 people that join, or until midnight tonight, whichever happens first, a 52% discount, brings the price down to $1,047. Just go to ttgoffer.com. Everything on that page you get. Now, we also offer you a double your money back guarantee. I'll make this very simple. This is how it works. You guys join True Trading Group. If you can't make back your membership fee at least once, we give you back double. So you can't make back the $1,047, we give you $2,094. The double your money back guarantees are right there on the checkout page. Yes, it's real. Go read it. The way it works is you join today, you pay $1,047. Go through our courses, pass our quizzes, attend one study group, and if you are unable to make enough winning trades to equal the $1,047 membership fee at least one time during your membership, we will give you back $2,094. Now, we can give that to you because our refund rate is actually less than 2.5% at True Trading Group. It's less than 2.5%. If our refund rate was 12%, I would not be able to give you double your money back. But since it's less than 2.5%, I can. And we have a retention rate amongst our members. It's well into the 70s. And yes, if you're one of the next 20 people, you will get a brand new free laptop for signing up. Yes, we pay for shipping. We ship anywhere in the world. It's free. It's on us. That's the laptop right there. It's the actual laptop itself. You get a free HP laptop. when you guys join your training group, but it's only available for the next 20 people. We have, members in 114 different countries. So it doesn't matter where you live. As long as it's on Earth, I'll get you the laptop. This is only available for the next 20 people. Again, you go to ttgoffer.com. That is ttgoffer.com. No upsell for anything that you guys see on that page. If you have any questions at all, do not hesitate to send a text message to 1-888-621-2127. Phone number is right down there at the bottom of your screen. Any questions, text that number. Okay, that's 1-888-621-2127. You spend $1,047. Give yourself a year. If you fail and you tried, I'll give you back double. Simple as that. There's no coupon code needed. Just go to ttgoffer.com. You have any questions, text that number right down there. Simple as that. All right? Beautiful. All right, folks, let me head things on over to the chats. Okay, let me head on over to the chats and let's talk about the SPY for a little bit. All right. Fed day, huge day in chat. Crushed it on the futures, crushed it on SPY calls, which is a great day for the community. We love these Fed days. We stream the Fed announcement live inside chat. We go through it. I provide play-by-play commentary and analysis as soon as the announcement's made. We go through the actual statement. I hit on the important points. We talk about if it's bullish or bearish. Jerome Powell press conference starts. He starts giving his speech. He then, does a Q&A. I give the play-by-play commentary. Our moderators are all trading, sending out trade alerts, and talking through the analysis as it's happening in real time. And today was just a fantastic day we were able to capitalize on. Today's Fed meeting left rates unchanged, which was widely anticipated. We were going to get rates completely unchanged. But what did change was the Fed still thinks 2 rate cuts this year. That is the same as it was last time. But it's a really big discrepancy. You had a handful of people think no rate cuts. Some think 1, 9 think 2, which is the most, and a couple think 3. So the Fed, they're all over the place. They are all over the place. So the things that really affected the market today was really what Jerome Powell said, not necessarily as much as what they did. What they did was leave rates unchanged, and they also slowed the pace of their quantitative tightening. They slowed the pace of the balance sheet runoff. They've been letting $25 billion or so run off every month. They've dropped that down to 5. Okay, so they've dropped it down to $5 billion, which is basically nothing. It's basically a pause. And that's a dovish thing for the Fed to do. The Fed also said that, and they hinted towards language that would insinuate that the Fed was willing to cut rates, even if inflation is not necessarily at their target. But if the economy cracks too much, that they would be willing to cut rates. So, and again, that's also dovish from the Fed. But dovish doesn't necessarily mean bullish. And I think we need to clarify that. Dovish means is a reference to the Fed and their monetary policy and whether they're going to be restrictive or if they're going to be easing, or if they're going to be if what their actions are loosening of financial conditions or if they're tightening of financial conditions. Tightening of financial conditions would indicate hawkish. Loosening would indicate bullish. Dovish. And typically you see dovish correlates into a dovish Fed correlates to a bullish stock market. And typically a hawkish Fed correlates into a bearish stock market. But the Fed also adjusted their summary of economic projections. They lowered their GDP forecast from 2.1% to 1.7. They raised their inflation expectation from 2.5 to 2.8. They raised their unemployment rate expectation from 4.3 to 4.4. This got people thinking about, is that stagflation? Are we getting closer to stagflation? Is the Fed kind of now like admitting to stagflation because GDP coming down, inflation going up? Those aren't good things. So all the adjustments in the summary of economic projections were not good things. And we told people inside your trading group when we're doing this live analysis, when the information comes out, was we're going to have to wait for when Jerome Powell starts speaking. And Jerome Powell is going to have to, through his tone, signal to the market that we are in control and that he's not worried about the economy. And because you needed to calm people's nerves about stagflation. So the first thing Jerome Powell does when he gets on the podium and starts his speech is he says, literally, that the economy is still strong, the labor market is still stable, and inflation has moved closer to its target, but remains elevated. Those are the very first words that came out of his mouth when he started his speech. That was the green light. That was the light. That was the signal that Jerome Powell was going to try to calm people's nerves about stagflation, calm people's nerves about the economy. He said it several times. Several times he said the economy is still strong. The economy is still strong. Well, then Jerome Powell, then why did you adjust your GDP expectations from 2.1 to 1.7? The economy is still strong, right? So we had to calm people's nerves that they're not thinking about a stagflationary situation. And this happened right here, right there, this candle. That is when Jerome Powell started speaking. That is when he said those statements. And that was the signal to go long. And that is exactly when we did go long inside of True Trading Group. And we caught this beautiful move today. And it was just an absolute monster of a day. Gio, one of our moderators in True Trading Group, got a 450% gain on SPY 0 DTE call options. Let me say it to you again. A 450% gain on SPY call options. That's the type of day that it was inside True Trading Group. We have to welcome Carl. Carl just joined. We're down to just 19 of those spots for the big 52% discount and the free laptop. So Carl, welcome to the family. 19 of those spots now remain. Everybody welcome Carl. Okay. So that was our signal today that it was time to go long once Jerome Powell started speaking. And instantly, people start asking me, does this change your outlook for the market? And what is my outlook for the market? I'll tell you guys what my outlook is. Coming into 2025, I told everybody that my expectations for 2025 is that we're going to have a correction. I published it in my market outlook report that is released to members of True Trading Group each and every single year. It comes in the last week of December, the first week of January. This year, first week of January, I sent out my market outlook report. I think it was like 16 pages long, if I'm not mistaken, or 20 pages long, something like that. And I said I expect a correction this year. Well, we had one. The S&P dropped 10%. The NASDAQ dropped 14%. The NASDAQ is still in correction. We're still down 12% on the NASDAQ, but the S&P is now back out of correction. We were only in correction for one day. My outlook, and I nibbled on some stuff. I nibbled on 10 different stocks in my long-term portfolio, just some nibbles. This was last week. As we entered correction territory, I took a couple of nibbles, but I didn't buy anything big. And I didn't buy anything big because I do think that the market has another leg to the downside. I do think that we're going to fall back into correction on the S&P. But I do not believe we're going to have a recession. So my ideas are I'm going to be pretty aggressively buying in my long-term portfolio as the S&P deepens into correction. And I think that we might see that maybe sometime in April. I think it's possible we can see it maybe sometime, in April, where the markets try to put in an actual bottom for the year. I think that last week we put in a tradable bottom. I'm just not so sure that it's the bottom for the year just yet. And that's what everybody was asking me then today, because today we were trading long. And I'm like, oh yeah, you got to go long on this, what's happening with Jerome Powell. But it was really meant for just a day trade today. It doesn't change my broader outlook that you still might have like a peak fear or a peak, tariff uncertainty situation sometime in April. So I still do think the market's going to head back to the downside. I think there's too much resistance up here in the low 570s. And, we just kind of bumped up into the 200-day moving average. We still haven't been able to get through it. And I just think over the course of the next couple of weeks, I think we are going to work our way back down to the downside. So that's what everybody was asking me today. Like, oh, well, you know, does this Fed meeting change your outlook on the overall market? And the answer is no. I still do think that we're going to get maybe somewhere down in this region, and then I'm going to start to really take some bigger buys in my long-term portfolio on the stocks that I like for the long term. Again, I did nibble on 10 different names the other week, but I still think that we are not done with this pullback or done with this correction. I don't think that the S&P being in correction for one day is enough to really kind of, you know, based on the uncertainty and the lack of clarity that the market has looking 6 months from now. The markets just don't know what things are going to look like based on tariffs. Nobody does. I don't think tariffs are going to be here for very long. That's why I don't think we're going to have a recession. But I think that you're going to get like maybe a peak fear moment sometime, maybe in April. Maybe I'm wrong, but I did nibble on some stuff just in case I am wrong. So that I was able to buy some stuff on the pullback. I did nibble on some stuff just to be safe, but I do think there's another leg to the downside coming, regardless of what Jerome Powell said today. I do think that there's another leg to the downside coming, and I plan on buying it in my long-term portfolio, and I plan on shorting it in my active trading account. We got to welcome Seb. 18 spots now remain. Everybody welcome Seb. S-E-B, Seb. Welcome to the TTG family. Everybody welcome Seb. Again, that's ttgoffer.com. There's no coupon code needed. Just go directly to ttgoffer.com. Any questions, text us 1-888-621-2127. Okay. That is 1-888-621-2127. Okay. And again, that's ttgoffer.com. Guys, again, the W money back guarantee. Listen, I don't think you need it, but it's there for peace of mind. That'll be, you join True Trading Group, you pay $1,047. If you can't make the $1,047 back at least once, we give you back $2,094. Again, the W money back guarantee is right there on the checkout page. It's real. Just go read it. Okay. And again, any questions, just text us 1-888-621-2127. Yes, end puts, Gio. End puts. So there's Gio. Gio is one of our moderators in chat. He's actually a former market maker. He's been trading for over 25 years. And that's Gio. I said that's who had the over 450% gain today on the SPY call options. So it was just a fantastic day. So yes, I'll be shorting it. You'll be inputs. Same thing. Short futures, short stocks, long puts. A lot of different ways to make money in this market, guys. And you know, it was a really nice day all around for the entire TTG family. All right. So there you guys have it. That's it. All right. So, you know, I think that today was needed, you know, to try to pull people in long. I wouldn't be surprised if we push a little bit further. But I do think eventually we're going to work our way back to the downside. Guys, the futures room is open. So those of you that are in the futures program, you guys want to get some more trading in, the futures room is open. If you guys want to go into the futures room and you can either trade or just go over some educational stuff, you guys can head on in there and talk shop and go over some trade ideas for tomorrow, whatever you guys want to do. But the futures room is open for members that are in the futures program. All right. Those of you that are not members of True Trading Group, go to ttgoffer.com. We got to welcome Zayden. Zayden just joined. There are only 17 of those spots now remaining. So 17 spots left, which include the free laptop, the 52% discount, the double your money back guarantee, which I don't think you need, but it's there for peace of mind. Again, it's ttgoffer.com. Send a text if you guys have any questions or you need help signing up, 1-888-621-2127. Thanks for tuning in tonight, folks. Fantastic day today. My TTG crew. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, turn on your notifications. Do not ever miss out on these live streams. I will see you all tomorrow. Take care, folks.